What up, Dokkaners? Some good news, bad news for you. The good news is we do have more content coming to global with a future data download. It's going to be dropping on the 18th, which is a Tuesday at reset, and it's going to be going on until Wednesday early morning for me. So about a 5-6 hour maintenance period. And with that maintenance period, there will obviously be a data download. In that data download, we will be getting stuff for the upcoming World Tournament. Now, I did say in a recent video that it was most likely not going to be a World Tournament, or probably not, because of the clues that I had provided, but I'm going to go ahead and blame my buddy Proton for this one. This is single-handedly Proton's fault that we are getting a World Tournament coming up on Global. Now, before we jump into why I'm blaming him, let me just say that the Genius Bulma Battle Prep is going to be happening 5 days from now, which means two or 3 days after that, we are getting the actual World Tournament itself, which does line up with how this is all shaping out. If the data download happens on the 18th/19th, then 2 days after that would be the 20th/21st. That is basically a week from today, and that makes sense as to when the World Tournament will begin. The 21st actually makes more sense because it's a Friday. Friday to Sunday is when World Tournament takes place. So that does line up with all of this. Now, why is this happening now? With the Raditz event dropping soon and the Genius Bulma Battle Prep having not been given a notice beforehand, here's what I think happened, right? So the Raditz event is coming because we know that the LR Goku Piccolo Physical and the LR Int Goku Piccolo are both going to be probably featured in some capacity on the upcoming filler banner, because those two respective story events are coming back within a couple of days. But because they're coming back sooner, they are coming back because the actual banner is going to be releasing within those few days. So in about 2 or 3 days, we should be getting an LR banner ourselves. Now, given that we're going to be getting a banner in a couple of days, if it's going to be something new, we would have already received a reveal at this point, if not maybe tonight or tomorrow. So for those of you who are still clinging on to hope that we're going to get some sort of like a brand new unit, we'll have to wait until, I guess, today or tomorrow potentially to wait and see what that is all about. But I don't think it's going to be the case. I think it's just going to be a regular filler banner in here. But that being said, the actual World Tournament date starts a little bit later on. So when I was looking at the in-game Portal of Memories section to see which events have a countdown, the Gohan Videl story event didn't have a countdown because it was too far out. So even if a World Tournament is to occur, it's still too far out for those types of events to receive a little counter. So that's kind of why I overlooked it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and blame Proton for this one because I was talking to him about what's going to be coming up, right? With this extra maintenance, I was thinking, what on earth could they possibly be giving us if it's not World Tournament or Chain Battle? And we discussed that. And the issue is, on Global right now, we're essentially caught up to JP in both of these events, with the exception of a couple of things. Number one, for Chain Battle, we are behind on just this event right here, the Nappa Vegeta Chain Battle, which released on JP on the 22nd of February. So it was after the 8-year anniversary, and you can see the 8-year anniversary LRs are here, the part 2 ones anyway. And then if we look further down, you can see Yamcha and Yajirobe. So it seems like this is a sensible time to give us this Chain Battle, but then at the same time, Global will be behind, or not behind, they will be caught up. There will be no Chain Battle buffer in between the two versions. Does that necessarily mean it's a bad thing? No, but it is kind of unusual if Global were to catch up, and then at that point, where do you go from there? So this is kind of an if, I guess. You know, it's not exactly confirmed, but that was sort of the same reason as to why the World Tournament might also be held back until potentially right before 8-year anniversary, because usually around this time, I think it was last year and the year before, we didn't have a World Tournament. I could be wrong there, but I'm pretty sure for the last 2 years, we had a World Tournament right before or close to the anniversary itself. So with the 8-year anniversary rolling around the corner in just a couple of months, honestly, we have Golden Week, then we got pre-8-year, and then that's it. It's 8-year anniversary time. So right before that, a part 2 for the Super 17 probably seems like an ideal spot to throw in a World Tournament, which is why we were kind of thinking, yeah, you know what, no World Tournament. Because also, look at number 43. Global's number 43 World Tournament, which is what we just had with the Champa and the Jackie Moon. Take a look at World Tournament number 45 for JP. It's the exact same thing. So we are only one World Tournament away from essentially being caught up to JP. Now, JP is about to receive another World Tournament in just a couple of days, which we did see in a recent data download, but still, one World Tournament difference between both versions, just like one Chain Battle difference, seems a little too close. So that's why we were kind of thinking maybe it wasn't going to happen, but I think it is. And now that it is, well, no, I don't think, I know it is. So yeah, Proton, it's all your fault. But anyway, now that we are moving up to the next World Tournament, this basically means we should be getting the LR EZA for the Piccolo, as well as all of the different World Tournament TURs, which is definitely a good thing. Now, we're obviously going to have to wait for the data download itself But I imagine this is part of why we are going to be receiving a data download, because you have to be dumping in all of these different assets. We've got these new medals and all that stuff. And then also the TUR for the Goku here. I don't know if this unit will receive a TUR. Maybe they hold this back. I don't know exactly what's going to be happening. So this is not a guarantee. This could be a possible like filler world tournament, I suppose, because, you know, to be fair, JP's world tournament goes to number 46. Global is on 43. So how can global with 43 world tournaments be at the same level as 46? There had to have been a couple instances where maybe some world tournaments were skipped. So I don't know what's going to happen necessarily. All I know is that there is going to be a world tournament, which is a bummer for me, but depending on who you ask, it could be a good thing, you know, depending on who actually here enjoys world tournament. I hate world tournament with a passion. So yeah, and unfortunately I'm gonna have to go pretty try hard on this one, because if we are going to be getting the LREZAs, I need more copies of Piccolo. I need more copies of all of these units, all of the different world tournament characters. I don't have rainbow. Most of you guys might be surprised. I know Toon doesn't have everything rainbowed. I know what's the world come to, but when it comes to world tournament, I am very much behind. I joined Dokkan around 24 or 25. Let me actually see. It was when Chi-Chi was the featured SSR. 23. I'm pretty sure this is when I first started playing Dokkan. And yeah, I mean, as you can see, there's a whole chunk of world tournament that I missed out on. So only now have I been slowly kind of getting back everything that I've missed. And I still don't even have every single world tournament SSR out there. I think I'm missing a couple. But let alone, each one is at like 55%, 69%. It's not good. So I got a lot of work to do. And now with the EZAs being a thing, there's even more at stake for me to go absolutely try hard. So this is going to be eating up next weekend. But the good news is it's not going to be eating up this weekend, which leads me to my final point. That's it for Dokkan, but I would like to mention that I have a Twitch, and I want to take this opportunity to advertise my Twitch, because I am going to be streaming a lot on my Twitch channel, not only just for Dokkan. I do stream Dokkan on Twitch on occasion and a bunch of other games, but Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. Yes, I am advertising this right now in my video. This is one of my all-time favorite games. This entire collection, both volumes 1 and 2, are coming out today, and I'm going to be streaming this on my Twitch channel, and I will be streaming here quite often. So if I'm not playing Dokkan, I am going to be playing this, and I'm going to be playing a lot of this, especially given that part 2 on global is a little, you know, a little on the weaker side. Don't worry, there will still be Dokkan content on the YouTube side, but on the Twitch side, we'll be seeing a ton of Mega Man. So if you guys are interested in checking out my Twitch streams for not only Dokkan, but for Mega Man and more, make sure you guys follow me, twitch.tv/ToonRami. I will post a link in the pinned comment, but all of the links are already available in the description. And that's it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, are you looking forward to this upcoming world tournament with those EZAs that are going to be dropping? What status is your LR Piccolo? Do you have him 55%, 75%, 79%, Rainbow? Have you guys been doing a lot of world tournament recently to prepare for this one? And what do you think is going to be coming up for the rest of part 2? Other than world tournament, do you anticipate a chain battle, Peton battle, something else? Do you think that there is still a chance global receives an LR global first this late in the game? I don't think so, but what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know if you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and remember to Dokkan responsibly. Follow me on Twitch.